How do I properly align an RC servo horn? Imagine you're trying to steer your RC car or helicopter with precision. The secret often lies in how well you align the servo horn. It might seem simple, but getting it just right makes a big difference in control and component longevity. First, always power on your servo system and connect it to your receiver or a dedicated servo tester. This step centers the servo shaft electronically, which is essential before attaching the horn. When the servo is powered, it will automatically move to its neutral position, making it easier to align everything accurately. Next, take the servo horn and place it onto the servo spline. The goal is to position it so that it sits at about a 90-degree angle relative to the servo body or main shaft. This position ensures that when you connect your linkage rods, they will be straight and operate smoothly without binding or putting uneven stress on the servo. Once you've got the horn roughly in the right spot, secure it tightly to the servo spline. Be careful not to rotate the servo shaft during this process because it can throw off your alignment. After the horn is secured, check the linkage rods connected to it. They should be nearly straight and aligned with the servo shaft when the servo is in its neutral position. If the rods are angled or bent, adjust their length so they sit perfectly straight when the servo is centered. This step is vital because it helps your steering or control surfaces respond accurately. Sometimes, the servo horn might not line up perfectly on the spline because of the teeth spacing. In that case, pick the closest position and use your radio transmitter's trim function to fine-tune the servo's neutral point. Remember, trimming adjusts electronically but does not fix mechanical misalignments. Proper alignment involves these steps. Power on the system to center the servo, attach the horn at roughly 90 degrees, tighten it securely without rotating the servo shaft, and then adjust the linkage rods to be straight and at a 90-degree angle when centered. Only use the trim function for tiny adjustments, not to fix mechanical issues. When you get this right, your RC vehicle will steer smoothly, respond accurately, and your servo will last longer. It might take a few tries to perfect, but the effort pays off with better control and less wear on your components.